about the car. So hi guys, how you doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. I am happy. I am sorry I'm late. I am from a meeting until it your convention. Naked wa no. Naked the office with a meet your convention. So that we do something that is really, really interesting for you guys. And yeah, we are planning to have a very massive event. Juma Ali Zas David Clergy, John's Info, Muyombia Mark Ngabuli Joe Francis Kalema Kariegide Amos Luke, Yusuf Lugonda Chamba de Hannington VIP, Mpanga Godfrey off, Mbadengamba Mkisa Emma Kafero, Lawrence Omule, Chairman Zach, Aijuka Blair VIP, Bennett Musafiri, Bugisu Times, Nick Waboye, Nam Kefa, Nampija, Luburwa Chris Fitness, Henry Modern Juice, Kankunda Edwin, and the guys are very Mukamori. I hope you guys. Now, I want to try and answer. There's a question someone asked me. Someone asked a question. Is it reasonable to swap a Harrier 300G, that's a 3-liter, with a Pajero, with a Pajero Exceed, which is also a 3-liter. Now, this one thing I'm going to tell you. The only reason you should be switching for a Pajero is if you need off-road capabilities, and that you also need a 7-seater vehicle. If you have a Harrier Kaundo 3-liter and you want to swap it with a Pajero Exceed 3-liter, the Pajero Exceed has only two advantages. Advantage number one, the off-road capabilities. Advantage number two is that it gives you 7 seats. Off-road capability, 4-wheel drive, and the 7 seats. Other than that, everything else is a disadvantage. Number one, if you have a 2003 to 2005 Harrier Kaundo, the only time you should switch with the Pajero is if a Pajero is a 2008 model. And it needs to be in a very, very, very good condition. The Outlander is a 2.2 actually. It's a 2.2 liter engine. Is it 2 liter? Is it a 2 liter? Is it 2.2? Oshegede, Josiah. This gentleman is called Josiah Muhumuza Yabuze Chibuzo. So I think I have answered that. You also need to understand that Mitsubishi is generally more expensive to maintain than Toyota. So the Harrier will definitely be cheaper to maintain. It will literally not die. Even the Pajero might not die, but when it dies, for anything that dies, be it suspension, be it what, you'll end up spending a little more money than you'd spend on a Harrier. And when it comes to resale value, the Harrier will sell like 6 months before you sell the Pajero. No one will be willing to buy the Pajero. So there are cars that we buy because we are looking. Normally we buy those cars because we buy those cars normally because we are looking for something that is more affordable, like how we bought the Outlander. You get, like how we bought the Outlander. Let me just do something here. Let me just check something here. So guys, as I do this, I'd like to remind you that 5th September is going to be the Love for Cars convention. Definitely. I hope to see you guys there. We will be at Bat Valley Theater, same place that we were last time. And we are working it out so that you guys donate some blood. Some of you guys have never really donated blood. You need to donate blood. So yesterday I actually inspected for 3 people. Julia, good morning. Balvids, good morning. Sorry. So just to correct you, Douglas Ironda, majority of the Outlanders on Ugandan roads are actually 2.4 liters. 2.4. But Mitsubishi generally produces engines that consume less fuel than Toyotas. On Tegera. So a 2.4 liter Outlander will consume less fuel than a 2.4 liter Toyota. That's just how it is. It will produce. So guys, today's top fans, I'm going to start saying these things. The top fans today, Nampi Jajulie is number 1 with 75 XP. Tarima Godfrey is number 2 with 75. Yusuf Lugonda is number 3 with 50. And then the rest of you guys are actually at 50. That include Mukisa Emma Kaferu, Council Patrick Asiku, Douglas Sironda, Keijo Van, VIP. And then Nick Wabuyi, Jones Info, Panga Godfrey, Chairman Zach, Rahim Kaiwa, Musali Baluku, Mulwahalie, Mulwahili, Vinny Katz, Henry Modern Jews, Akankunda Edwin, Muyombia Mark, Lawrence Omule Balvis, Chris Fitness Duurwa, Samuel S. Zach, Juma Ali, Mugenyi Simon Peter, Richard Aki, Paul Sema VIP, Kariegide Amos Rook, Ne Richard Aki VIP, Neo, Kawesa Joffrey, Zas David Klaji, Francis Kalima, Bogisto Times, Bennett Musafiri, Chambade Annington, Ajika Blair, Nam Kefa, you guys are all at 25 XP. Thank you very much. Morad Kememo has renewed VIP status by 25 months. So for more 25 months, Morad Kememo is going to be a VIP. Yes, Julia, 4 weeks to go to the convention now. Yesterday, bought an Outlander. For the guys that have not yet read the report, let me just show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to read the report as well. We bought 2 cars. Inspection report should be here. So I have the inspection. My inspection reports. Yeah, Outlander. Let me talk about the Subaru first. Who is the Subaru one? The Subaru was black. So let me read something interesting about this. There's a Subaru Forester that I did inspection for. I did not share it here because I forgot to take pictures. Now a lady called me to do inspection, and I'm trying to make this clear, guys. Guys, guys, don't make me plead with you to pay me inspection fees. You get? I receive my inspection fee before I start working. I have reason. If you continue tomorrow, you continue on your own. For me, you pay me, I inspect. If you don't buy a car, it's on you. You get? Inspection fee covers 1 day. You get? Kasibante Akram, good morning. Guys, so there is a lady, we inspected this car. I did not post it. We inspected it some time ago. She texted me at night. I told her my inspection fee, and I thought she would never show up. So the next morning I'm inspecting. It's the day we bought the Vanguard, and she calls me and I say, yes, I'm available. Try to Vamubanka to just send as a Vanguard. I say, but I receive my money before I inspect. Are you comfortable with it? Because there are normally people like that. And she said it's okay. So I get to her and I say, I am here, please pay up, and then I start the work. And she starts saying, why do I have to give you 100%? Why can't I give you 20%? And I say, but I explained to you, I don't need to make my case. And she said, why don't I give you 50%? And she's like, what if I give you money and you run away? And I say, but you reached out, so you must know that I will not run away. And then she continued probing, and I told her, don't make me rude. You get it? I don't want you to tell people I am a rude person, because now you're making me plead with you, which should not be the case. And sometimes it gets to that point. If I have to plead, you're trying to make me rude. So anyway, so eventually she paid in a very bad way. She didn't really want to pay. Sorry, network took us off. So we bought, we eventually inspected this car, Subaru Forester SJ, and I don't know, what to say about it. I just want to read you one thing here, and I need you to pay attention because it might happen to one of you later. It's about the paint. Let me just read it. The vehicle appears to have received a recent respray. For a bond unit, newly applied paint deserves additional scrutiny because the inspection could not independently establish whether the work was purely cosmetic or followed previous panel damage. It was, but I'm going to tell you exactly now. The repaint alone is not proof of structural accident damages because we don't want to say they were not. However, it reduces certainty about the vehicle's original body condition. The concern was explained to the customer, and the customer remained comfortable proceeding. The factory paint code recorded for the vehicle is a G1U, which is metallic silver. Panel alignment, pillars, chassis rails, welding points, and paint thickness should be rechecked later on, and that's after some time of driving. The buyer should retain photographs and this inspection report as a record for the disclosed concern. For this car, you guys will read later. You would look at the car. When you open the door, no jayo zinempira zino, these rubbers. Emoroke yali ya silver naye nga bagifuuwa ne bagifuuwa n'ebintu ebitalina kubaako langi nga bino nga langi yagendako, so it was a badly done job. And nga bujjawo n'obuntu bwa wansi nga langi yonna bagisiiga, but there are parts where the paint was being almost scraped off, and it showed that the car was orange. It means one thing: the car was probably orange. The chassis tag showed silver, but the paint itself showed that the car could have been orange before it was bought in here. Now, for me, if my goal is to buy a silver Subaru Forester, why do I buy a silver Subaru Forester that was orange for whatever reason before? And I did explain it to this lady, and she chose to go on with the car because she liked the car. She had seen all the cars around and she liked it. Now, normally with cars like this where the paint has been changed, I would advise that you get a cheaper price than the market price. The only cars that we normally accept to buy when the paint has been changed would be a Harrier that was black and it was made silver, and that's if the alteration was done in the logbook already. Normally, most of the silver car windows you see on the road were black. Most of them. Most of the silver Vanguards you see on the road were black. A lot of Nuas that are silver on the road, the Nua SIs especially, most of the silver Nua SIs on the road were black. That's something you guys probably have not paid attention to. And why? Because most of the people that buy these cars actually buy silver more than they buy black. And that's why the traders go ahead and change the color to silver. So, but with the Subaru, there is no reason why you buy a Subaru whose car was changed. Now, it was a quick inspection. So I asked, you will see in the report, I said the price is not clear because I asked the lady how much she bought. She was buying the car and she chose not to disclose. Now, this normally happens when someone goes to Indians before, like you guys have seen, and the Indian tells them, don't bring those people to inspect, but somehow, somewhere she brings the people to inspect. And then, I don't know what would cause you not to trust me enough to tell me about the price, because sometimes you're buying a car more expensively than you should be buying it. Most people are buying these Subarus at 62 million shillings when you can actually get one at like 58, 57. So why would you buy something at 60? But when you don't disclose the money you're buying, then I cannot advise. So you'll see in the report, I put price is not clear. And this was done on 1st August. So I just wanted to share that. And then it had a rear shock absorber that was already done, so but she needs to replace the 2 shock absorbers. And then the stabilizer bar bushes are most of the Subarus, the stabilizer bar bushes are always fried by the time we inspect them. Now let's go back to the cars we did yesterday. Where is that inspection report? I think it's the one. So yesterday we did another SJ5. We recommended the price of 58. The gentleman said they were selling it to him at 62 as well. It was a black Subaru. It had, if you, I don't know if I posted the pictures of the interior. That car had heated seats both at the front and the rear. Now, most of the SJ5s we've seen only have heated seats here, one of Maso, which made that particular Subaru very good. It had a clean undercarriage, silent engine, no leakages, good transmission, as you will see, the guys that have read the report. And then normally everyone that buys a Subaru Forester and Impreza, I tell them to get a guarantee on the same from the seller. Why do I want you to get the guarantee from the seller? So like all the other Subaru Foresters that we have seen, suspension bar bushes, not suspension, stabilizer bar bushes need replacement. All the shock absorbers were okay. So this was generally a clean unit, and yeah, it was also a very quick inspection. And yeah, I don't know why in the inspection report I didn't have the pictures there. And the place where he was buying the car, but they buy now for a stay yet, yeah. We go inside where the broker comes. I don't. I actually prefer where I don't come and move with you the entire day. Then I can do my like 2-3 inspections a day or even 4. So the interesting story is the one where we bought the Outlander. Now, this Mitsubishi Outlander was bought by a father, a priest, a Catholic priest. But when you see him, you would not know that he's a Catholic priest. And see, there was another priest colleague of his who there was another priest who was also test driving a Mitsubishi Outlander, but the newer model of the one we bought. I said, right now the Mitsubishi Outlander is the cheapest SUV I recommend for you to buy. You see, we bought this car at 36 million shillings. There is no SUV in the bond at that price. Tell you, whatever an X-Trade unazoka tibazi said, Ningate X-Trade is not a car that you should be buying. You should not be buying a Nissan X-Trail. Like, why would you buy a Nissan X-Trail, for God's sake? So anyway, guys, this is a 2012 Mitsubishi Outlander. But you know, Mitsubishi is interesting. Mitsubishi is almost, I think Mitsubishi in detail is better than Subaru. Maybe the Mercedes-Benz is better. You know, when you hook the diagnostic machine on the Mitsubishi Outlander, when an indicator is faulty, the machine will show you that, you know what, this car now has a faulty indicator. That's something that Toyota would never do. Your machine, it wasn't indicated. It had no fault at all. Silent. We talk about the Mitsubishi Outlander 2012. One had a bad engine, not very good. I tell you, what the Outlander is the same. Then there was one that had chapped painting at Ayubuse. Then there was one that was a sport one, but it rally drive. It had the same engine, nothing else changes apart from the fact that it has a kit. The body kit, the bumpers changes, then it has mufflers that change, it has side skirts that it really looks sporty. Even the suspension is lower. So the priest liked the one that is sporty, but for you to buy the sporty one in Uganda here, you have to swap out the entire shock absorber system. Ntainogula shoko nya, buli shoko yabiri ye mitwalo kinana. Okitegeera ye mitwalo kinana. And radiator. It looked really nice. So that's how we settled with this one. And this one was really good. I think I like Mitsubishi Outlander. I do. It's the cheapest SUV. Now the conversation with this priest, in the beginning, he wanted to buy a Subaru Forester. I think we had a conversation like 2-3 days ago. He wanted to buy a Subaru Forester 2013 14 model. But the challenge is he had 25 million shillings as first payment. People now are taking 30 million on the 2013 model of the Subaru Forester. And why they are doing this now is because a lot of people are demanding for this car. So the more they demand, the higher the price, the higher the first deposit. You get it? So katibakwatako million asatu ku Forester. And most people don't have a 2012 model, 2011 model anymore. With them, so now it's a 2013, 2014 model in the bond. But personally, I will not buy a Subaru Forester if the Mitsubishi Outlander is there. Why? Generally, Mitsubishi Outlander engines are more bulletproof than the Forester engines. They are not as delicate. Yes, Mitsubishi is a little bit complicated, but it's not as delicate. It's not as delicate. So any day I would, and it's a number of people have been telling buy the Outlander instead. It's cheaper, but they choose the Forester instead. But the Forester is delicate. The Forester is also expensive. You will actually find that maintaining a Forester is the same as maintaining a Mitsubishi Outlander. The same. At the Outlander, as long as that car doesn't overheat, I need to call the father and tell him, make sure that car doesn't overheat. As long as the car, I think a Mitsubishi Outlander can overheat ne down eterera. Nenga Forester we overheating ingi no sule no teka mudala. That's another thing. And for the guys that are buying Foresters right now, you guys are buying Foresters, but you need to understand the steering rack is 1.5 and it dies. The gearbox is about 1.5 and it's delicate. The engine is about 9 million shillings and it's delicate. The Mitsubishi Outlander gearbox literally never dies. The engine is bulletproof. It's an SUV. It's not all-wheel drive, but it has four-wheel drive. And it's high up there. And the other advantage that comes with the Mitsubishi Outlander is that it comes with 7 seats. It's like you're driving a Nua, but in SUV format. And also the fact that this was a father, it looks good on him. Father, we are Zenga, father, give them SUV. Ngata give them Forester. Forester is everywhere. Father, Jiramo Outlander. People don't know that we bought it 36. When they look at that car, they would think, hey, this car is like 65 million. Okay, the imagination will show them 65 because it's the height of a Kawundo. And that's why I recommend the Outlander. But of course, now the Outlanders in the bond will cost you 50 million plus. Eziriyo kati. Eziriyo. Zigenda costing about 50 million shillings. One is a million in Kaga. And after that model, Jemba then recommending at the 2012 model, when that is wiped out, you'll not be able to get an SUV at 36 million. Tell you. And you know the thing that happens with cars like that, normally when I'm telling someone to buy a car that is that very affordable, people normally don't want to buy the people have that mentality that you have to buy. But and we could have gone and seen this the Foresters, but the Forester would have cost, with 25 million first payment, the Forester would have cost us 49 million shillings. Do you know how much saving that is? From 49 to 36. From 49 to 36. That's more than 10 million saving. And you're driving a car that is higher than the Forester. In terms of value, it gives you almost the same. Yes, if you're selling the Forester, will go faster, but the Forester will also lose a lot of money. And even if the Outlander loses money, it will not lose as much money as the Forester. My CV joint seals on the Chikopo inner side have leakage. On the Chikopo. CV joint at the so-called Bunege, but the car has no vibration. Can it? Yeah, that one is okay. You see, Lawrence, that one is okay. They can put a rubber boot, they put grease and then replace the rubber boot. That's okay. That one doesn't affect the gearbox. And I'm thinking, Lawrence, that could have been there. You guys had not seen it yet. But that's okay. That's a repair that can be done without damaging or affecting the gearbox in any way. So guys, I am looking for a pickup now. In the next couple of weeks, mugenda kunda banga avuga pickup, and you might see me displaying the pickup at the convention. Nanjimazi project car yange dako for VIPs, get ready. But I've not yet seen one. So guys, I was saying the other thing that looks really nice with the Outlander is the interior. You cannot deny the Mitsubishi Outlander interior is really nice. It's mushy without being swept in the behind there. See that if you look at that image, you realize it has 3 rows of seats. I like the Outlander. Would I buy it? Yes, but me, I can't manage these cars. I want things. But there is a V6. I've seen a V6 hybrid Lexus. Chigege abula na pija chigege nungi tezirabika atenze muna emoroka njagala za kikubba bubbi sagala moroka za kugulanga mmwe sagala moroka. Not all Mitsubishi cars love each other. Some Mitsubishis are terrible, but the Outlander, I've seen people drive it. It's proven. I know people that drive the Outlander nga avuga ne Ipsam kati omuntu avuga Ipsam na avuga na Outlander abaji. So what's your take on the Ford Ranger XL 2018 with 2.2 liter? Arnold, only buy a Ford if you have a lot of money. That's my advice for you. Only buy a Ford if you have only buy a Ford if only buy a Ford if you have only buy a Ford if you have a lot of money. But you guys, and Lucky Mose, who told you CVT is bad? I mean buying an Outlander 50 million and a newer 2014 at the same price, which I would go for the newer. Guys, I told you the only reason we are buying the Outlander now is because it is cheap. On take it up. If it's the same price as a Toyota that I would buy, the only reason I would buy the Outlander is because the Outlander is at a very low price. Which take it, eh? It's at a very low price. But if there is another car that I would rather buy, I would buy the other one. Then also there is a thing with the Outlander, like Douglas is saying here. Sorry, there is a thing with the Outlander being an SUV and the newer being a van. There are people that never buy a newer because they don't want people to keep asking them for lifts. If the Outlander, you can easily tell people moroka yange sinna mu bulungi. Muntu chikogendo gamanti nuwa anti sinna mu bulungi. Wachitegera Arthur, our car overheats. What could be the issue? It's a 1999 Ipsam. Check the fans, number 1. Check the radiator, number 2. Those are the first things. If all those things are okay, and this fan switches the way it's supposed to switch, and you have no leakage on the radiator, then if it continues to overheat, it's probably to gasket mwajita mudda. But I'm thinking it's normally the fan and the radiator. Sidabanga chintu chilala chi overheating samoroka ze Kampala. Okuja kale, of course, the cars that still have the thermostat dies, and then the car has to overheat. What's your take on people selling UG used Noahs 2010 at 25? There is no good Noah at 25, that I can tell you. Tell you no nungi kumio na 25. Okuja kungojugura ku muntu gwomanyi. Teri muntu agenda kwata moroka jagula milioni ananga ajivuzeemu emyaka 2 agitunda 25. Taliyo. Taliyo kujja konge ina kye mutamye. Mujango ojugula ku muntu gwomanyi ngo mulaba ajivuga budaku nomugwako nga agitunda 25 yogula. If you pay cash, then all traders have good and bad cars. All traders have good and bad cars. That's why for me, when someone says, Arthur, may I buy from one person? It's okay. Me, I'll come and inspect. And of the cars that person has, we will choose the best if the best is there. And if the car is not good that you want to buy, I will also tell you it's not the best. But since you want to buy from here, you buy. Normally, the people that call me and ask, Arthur, which person do you recommend? Yeah? Which person do you recommend? I tell you, I don't recommend anyone. Car sellers are business people. He will buy a bad car, but he still has to sell it. Gotogenda kumugamba nti goro kuba gwani mbolo gwetagenda kuguza mbutagenda kuguza achi. mutagenda kuguza moroka yembi kubambi ajja jiguza. Arthur, what X-Trail and Outlander is infamous in this is a no. Lucky Mose, I know 3 people that are driving Outlanders with CVT for 3 years now. Ngambalaba okitegeera, even X-Trails, the gearboxes don't actually die. Abantu aba X-Trail bezifaako bintu birala byebifa wiring kizibu guys. By the me, I find people complaining about Nissan gearboxes, but Nissan gearboxes are the least of the problems those cars have. Are the least of the problems. Most of those cars, it overheats, then you fix the overheating, then you start tampering the wiring. When you tamper with the wiring, no kwata ko ne muwaya za gearbox, ne gearbox netandika okucyankalana. Okitegeera Lucky was I don't see CVT. I've not seen a problem with CVT apart from tampering with it. Me in the CVT gearboxes inako buzibu at all. Kuzikwatako nze nabagamba, don't tamper with your CVT. If it has a leakage, work on it. If you change the couple, do it the right way. If you really must. But CVT gearboxes are really good. After what crossover SUVs are reliable and easier to maintain can be got? There is none. Crossover SUVs, you mean what? Give me an example. Like there is none. There's none. You see, I think that's why people were buying the IST. They buy it like an SUV. Guys, it's not an SUV. I think that's why people were buying the IST. There is no. What about Outlander Yasa to Momo car? Hey, you people think cars are going to be for joking. At 35, let me list you the cars that I think are at 35. Impreza, Nefield that Richard Yomasa to Mutano, Romeo ni Wishi, Nika Auris the Kachario Masa to Mutano. You guys will be there. Very soon all cars are going to be 40 million plus. After Alphard and Velfire, which would you advise? Can I get 40 million? You're getting it from where? I don't think you can get a Velfire at 40 million. The Velfire will probably cost you about 60-70 million. Maybe Alphard. I don't think you can get a Velfire at that price. I don't think. 25 million first payment. Can I get a newer 2014? No. They are going to want 30, 35. Then you will be able to get 30, 35 million shillings. I bought an Impreza 2013 from a friend at 18, but it's my first car. I so far have no single problem with it. But what advice could you give on how to best maintain? Just maintain the car normally. Do service on time. Ompiseko kavule. Nze nkeda mu meeting ya convention. We are trying to make it very good, a very good event. At Outlander 2016-2015, was a million nga 5. Outlander, I think it's about 53 mbasubuzi. Katini wa inzo ba million nga 5 mu 5. I want to change my tires 195 to 215 50 17 or 21. Love each other. I think any tire would do, but it depends on what car it is. Look at your car. There is a tag here that tells you which tires you should put. For example, for me, my car, either if I want to change, I can put. This is from the factory. And when I was putting new tires last time, because I did not want to buy rims, I just shifted a little bit. But the tires I put don't impact fuel consumption. After your take on some of Nakawa bonds who sell cars lower. Alcam Timo, I was telling you, all traders have good cars and bad cars. K. Jovan has renewed 3 months of VIP. Thank you. After, can we all have? Yes, as long as you give me your email address, you can have access to the app. right now we are onboarding brokers. Okay, we are onboarding brokers, we are onboarding sellers of spare parts, we are onboarding service providers. We have them on the app. You have the app, should be seeing service providers there, should be seeing cars on sale. Okay, and remember the app is going to be highly controlled. Temugenda kubamu double posting. We'll try to also control overpricing and underpricing to make sure that you get good things. Yeah. So right now we are onboarding car brokers, car sellers. We are onboarding, and trust me, we are getting the very best of them. We are not going to get those people that do unscrupulous things. So I was still answering Alcam Timo. I was saying all car traders have good cars and they have bad cars. Nabo abatunda layisi ngo saving $1 million 3.5 nabo bayine moroke nungi nembi emoroke embi zaba abatunda layisi nyangu nnyo za kulaba. There is a time I've shared this story. We were buying a fielder with someone. We went there nga bayina fielder munana naziraba nga zali za $1 million 3.2 ne tuvaawo ne tugenda gye batunda fielder ku $1 million 3.6 nagula fielder ya 3.6 ngiri wali eza 3.2. I don't know if you guys get it. That place you're talking about, Alcam Timo, had fielders over 10 at 30. We went to another place selling at 36. The guy bought a fielder at 36 and is happy to this day. So I guess zemoroka zabali weziba ambie nyangu nnyo za kulaba okitegeera nyangu nnyo za kulaba. But all traders have good cars and bad cars. Now you have a good mood and a bad mood, a good side and a bad side. So I think that's how life works. My friend wants to buy a Wish Namukade 2006 2008 at 20 million. That works. Want to have Outlander 2016 205 as my first. I am a construction worker. Construction worker. Why are you buying an Outlander? Guys, me, I was saying the only reason I'm recommending an Outlander is because it's cheaper than other cars in its class. Don't just start buying it because you want to buy. If you have money to buy another car that is better than the Outlander, why are you buying the Outlander? Why? Me, I recommended father to buy the Outlander because his money 25 million shillings buy it vazikwata kumoroka ja yagala. I think that the Outlander even then is better, is easier to maintain. It has a more bulletproof system than the Forester. Advice about Rumion, Forester Cross Sport, which is better. My issue is Rumion being so low. You can raise the Rumion. And you guys, the Rumion shares suspension systems with the Harrier Kaundo, so it's strong. Can, if you want, you can put big tires, you can put spacers, you can put springs. It can go high. Cross Sport, and you know you're comparing two cars in different classes. The Cross Sport, I don't recommend anyone to buy the Cross Sport more than 20 million. But there is no Rumion of 20 million. You get Mosh. A good Rumion will cost you at least 25 million shillings. And I'm saying a used Rumion because you can't get a Cross Sport in the bond. A good Cross Sport will be 20 million shillings. A really good one. So you comparing two cars in the only reason I like Rumion now is because the fielder is more expensive than the Rumion. I've never liked the Rumion at all. But if you're comparing the Rumion to the Cross Sport, buy the Cross Sport because the Cross Sport is cheaper. But if you have the money to buy the Rumion because it will save you fuel. How do I get the app? You WhatsApp me your email address. Send your email address to my number. Arthur, should I buy Mark X 2008 4-wheel drive at 17? If it's good, go ahead. 4-wheel drive Mark X's are very rare. Atena ibonobo tundeja kubevamu sente zo because people be looking for that Mark X nga tebagiraba. Nange mwenye try to know zako ne etugula. Shanko Gibbs, hi. When are the tickets going to be out? Start paying, Lawrence. You guys pay for the tickets. 0760-045-116 is the number you send your ticket money on. 30,000 shillings. That number is in my names. So you send it, you see my name, put money. And then you WhatsApp that very number that I have paid. They'll send you something. Arthur, I wanted to ask why it's not possible for us to download this live after you have uploaded it. No, it's actually, it does, but it comes after some time. YouTube processes the video and then puts it like yesterday's get it now. Consultant work, ILAX for him, definitely. Like, it was a good advice. Okay, just an account and then you take it straight to the app where you can actually even post. Arthur, on the Rumion, which is better between 1.8 and 1.5. The 1.8 gives you more power, the 1.5 saves you a bit of fuel. So it depends. If you do a lot of highways, do 1.8. If you just drive in town, do 1.5. For me, Arthur, your advice came late after buying a Ranex 1.8 2005 speed manual instead of going for Auris. Now I'm very comfortable with buying Ranex. Choka no issues. Gwe Ranex atogenda jitachi nawe Pascal. Iyo Ranex lukui mudu na manual. Era bonobo jikoyi jimpe jinguze njagigula layisimwe kubera omwaka mukadde. Sente zange nzina Pascal njigula gwe ojikowa naye njigula layisi. Yensogola kigege embuze. Yensogola kigege koze ki kubangula layisi na yengula ate nsasula cash. Even the people that work with me nsasula kitono na yensasula au mukama yampaawo. Is it good deal if I swap my Kluger 2004 with Mark X? Why would? And you add him, you're downgrading and also topping up. Musari, you downgrade your car and also top up. He's the one that is Kujanga. Your Kluger is an accident Kluger. Eh? Yes, I'm sure you're looking at the Mark II because it looks better than your car, right? Just improve, clean your car. Hey, you people. You downgrade your car and even give the other person more money. What is wrong with you? Musali. Don't do that. Tochikola. Guys, munzikirize mbasibule. I think we have had a very good conversation today. Guys, the convention is happening 5th September. It will be nice for me to see all of you guys there. It's an accident Kluger, eh? Weba ya accident toina chakola. Kwa tedi ajajigula Kluger ya accident. Weba identitatundika. Ati Douglas Siroda, Kluger weba ya accident. Abata ina waka. Rough for old model manual. Buy if you know manual. Wait, Douglas, Kluger weba ya accident. Shanko Gibbs, I'm going to send you. Kluger weba ya accident teina wa kateri ajigula bondaba bajigula million mukaga musanvu kati bwa topping a million B nafuna chimaka twe chiyimiridde. But Musali, the Mark II has to be good because kati barogena bo jiguze million 10. Yo Kluger teina wa ka. Ana imoroka ya accident. Sidani. But guys, munzikirize basibule. Thank you very much. Part of this broadcast. We are going to have the Love of Cars magazine on sale at the convention as well. We are giving away our study to the person you people will vote. The last week towards the convention will be a week of voting. And you remember the entire day to vote. Kati wiki tugenda bawanga 2 hours. Random hours. Inga tukera kuma channel jane enkola video ne magamba olwalero we are voting from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Titugenanga kulonda lunaku lulamba. Why are we doing that? We want to make sure that we have some element of surprise, we have some element of enjoyment, and that we keep the people that want this talent on their toes. Titwagala babere comfortable at 21 point. Nenga yemoroka tugenda zibawa bagende be yagale. Juma Ali, Zaz David Klaje, Jones Info, Muyombia Mark, Francis Kalima Kariegire, Amos Luke, Yusuf Lugonda, Chambade Hannington VIP, Mpanga Godfrey, Paul Sema VIP, Rahim Kaiwa, Mukisa Emma Kafero, Douglas Sironda, Samuel S. Zach, Lawrence Omule, Chairman Zach, so Patrick Asiku, Mugenyi Simon, Peter, Yusuf Lugonda, Nampija Julie, Namkefa, waliwano mzee wanavuga hali ya old model. Tamanyi motoka. Parking akabida na akareka bwati mkuu. Ruli, najjanga nzijanga ava mu parking nga yetaaga kuddako mabega katono emabega n'atuuya n'aŋŋamba omanyi oba okola nyamba gwe ddayo nnyo nnyo emabega n'anzisayo sebe emabega wala kati wuno simanyi na mmotoka ye bwaki tennaba kutomera waliwo abantu abamu ng'olabira ddala okusavaivinga okukuba emyezi ebiri mukama katonda aba amwagala era waalina parkinga reverse taparkingawo mbadde ndireeti baagitomera dda amatama gonna galina amagondogondo kati kyakola ateeka akakofira ka muzeeyi wano maaso manyi kati abantu abakozi b'ebikolobero bateeka akakofira ka muzeeyi wano kabataasa bingi lwaki ng'eyo omusajja omukulu Council Patrick Asiku Vinnie Katz Tarema Godfrey K. Jovan VIP Richard Aki VIP Chris Fitness Henry Modern Juice Tarema Godfrey Akankunda Edwin Niyo Kawesa Geoffrey Balvids Musali Baluku The Word of God Inspiration Ministries Morad K. Momo VIP, thank you very much. Morad K. Momo is now VIP for 22 more months. I think era wagenda 22 months. Nga renewing a myezi nga 3 mu mukaka kirabika he's a VIP for the next 10 years. Lucky Moze, Bugisu Times, Kasibante Akiram, Vinicats, the Nissan Juke, the ready boat. Nissan Juke mujireke. Mwagala omukazi ngamenjikanikire bwerere. Nagivaako ku kyomanya semba yonge ekyamuse naye saagala kiyingiramu ekyo otherwise nja kumaliza ng'emmoloka ngikoledde bwenza ndabanga bulaza ate nga namugambe emmoloka eyo tagigula bannange waliwo abantu boolemera koleka tugula lwaki ogula emmoloka eno ate naakola ensobi nga tannakola na saavisi ya mmoloka n'asooka atunga emitto. If there is a mistake that you guys can make, tunakola service ya motoka, ogenze teka seat cover ku motoka. Kati sente zo wali ate kati abantu abapapa seat cover ebyo biki byokutunga babaseera nyo okujjako emitwalo nga 7 ngate sigwa agenze nayo oliko ne broker atuteye ebintu batungeko bakujjeko sente nyingi otuko kanike motoka sente zali kanise motoka wazikola mu bit sente zali guze oil omutuufu ne muteka mu oil omuganda mu motoka emoroka ezimbo zisamu oil omuganda era ekyamuka. Ngazili very anyway. Dr. Kambesje VIP, Dr. Busura Kam, Pade Mutumba, Spasrens bya Mukama Katamba Isaac Katende. Mulo za sibamaze bantu bangi. Abali Mukamoli, Chinyera Arnolds, Joseph Kayanja, Technocratish Isra, Lucky Moze, Sally James, Krusty Minks. Ine Ipsam super yimide. Mujukira nnyo omusajja gwe nakebera ajja avuga Ipsam ngerimu ne alarm. Ngeyimiridde. Naye nga agikoye enywa nnyo. Twagula Alex I think. Twagula Alex obara next. Matthew Ochiti, Joseph Nkumaze wa Makayanja, Alcam Timo, Eric Oli, Chirwana Arthur, Baron Apodan, Mosh, K. Jovan, thank you for renewing 3 months of VIP. Basic Chris, Mbamaze Bugishu Times, Light 2024 Justice, Chiza Hilary, Nabimanya Kevin, Mbabazeyo. There were 2 students who attended the EV masterclass, a gent and a lady. I wish to pay for their tickets. Hope you can be able to trace them and finding if they're interested. I'm going to get someone to find them. I'm going to tell someone to find them. 15 million, can someone get a Nuwa Chigambo? What else? There is no other 7-seater. Kujako Nuwa Chigambo, Ipsamu, Gaia, Space, your new model. Maybe you can get a Subaru Exiga. Tugenda basa kubugere, they are going to be on their toes. Winning this guy is not going to be that easy. We should keep our standard in house with Julia. Mumulonda anti. When you people akalulu kano tekabika ruwa musajja yajja n'agamba akanza ate bwe nkuwa ssente ngwina ofuna engeri gy'ompa emmotoka ne mugamba ntya Nisani juku ndowooza tugiboole nze namugamba guys, I told the lady don't buy this car. My number is in the description of the channel, yeah? Roger. Guys, abari mukamoli, I don't take it for granted. Tell people about this channel. Let them subscribe. Let's grow the community. Tell people about the convention. Tell people about the convention. If you want to use our flyer as your DP for now on WhatsApp, it would also be lovely. For the guys that have TikToks, please use our flyer. I'm going to have a video soon, a video kalango for the convention. You can also be posting that as well. Tugezeko, let's grow the community so that a lot of people understand that we exist. My number is 070752991051. Guys, I wish you a very lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.